Inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series. Cookie Cowboy gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. At the plate, Cookie Cowboy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier.
Drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Get into another one in this at-bat.
Line drive to left. Flood will range to his left.
All right, hold it here, hold it
this
here.
One down in left center for the second out of the inning.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Cookie Cowboy will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten
Pick up the
to
ball,
this
stand
thing.
right here.
And
On the bag,
will
on the
make it
bag.
all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
If he's maybe thinking about the cycle, he's got the 2 hardest parts out of the way now. After the home run earlier, he's into third here with a triple.
All right, one time right here.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats.
Great take, great take.
As long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And the runner will get back standing. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Robert Sizemore will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And the Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Get your pitch
And
right
with
now.
2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound.
Drive it right
This
here.
has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Perez is there. Let's see if they try it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least 1 run home, as that run will score from third base.
Cookie Cowboy strides into the box now. Launch
Hey,
one
come on
over
now,
the
one
wall
time,
back
right
in the
here,
opening
need you
frame.
right here, kid.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McCall is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that
Touch up for
Cookie
us, right guy, right
Cowboy
place.
settles in to hit in a critical moment in this one. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away.
Hey,
This
let
is
it
a
fly.
situation where you can't chase a ball in the dirt. Look for something
Nice rip,
up in the
kid.
zone.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run.
Make the
and
turn,
maybe
look,
another.
pick it up.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Aaron Loop will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Didi Gregorius will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their
Make the turn, make the turn.
Fly ball heading for the alley. In to score is the runner from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it for EK Psycho. Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Cookie Cowboy will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw.
Slide.
And he is in there. Didi Gregorius will step in now. Currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, but with a chance to add to his total early on. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, with 1 away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
Cookie Cowboy will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Even further if he could come through here.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
Come on, Dick, go hard,
Back
go two.
Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead. Cookie Cowboy is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Oh, here we go.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Travis is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Chris Bryant comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Cookie Cowboy will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Hits it high and
Buck,
deep
get
out
outta
to
here.
center
Go
field.
on, go two.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4. Aaron Luke will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Cookie Cowboy will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Storen's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into
Hey, you
right.
got that
In
one.
there,
Nice
a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6.
Back here on the MLB. A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Cookie Cowboy strides forward with a hot bat in his
Come on,
hand.
big guy, stay hot
Great
up there.
numbers over the past few games. High and deep to center
Get over,
field.
get over, get
Pompey
over.
ranging back.
Gone!
Now to the plate, Cookie Cowboy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Hey, nice rip.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
On the bag. Pick it up. Pick it
Oh,
up.
he runs right through the stop sign. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here. Adrian Perez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Cookie Cowboy strides into the box
Come on,
now.
guy, get your pitch
Launched
right
one
here.
over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the
Let's
at-bat.
fly. Let's go right here.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Cookie Cowboy will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Kirkland is there to put it away, and they couldn't. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this.
About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Cookie Cowboy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Cookie Cowboy stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners.